Hey there guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the Presidio Perfect Clear Ombre from Speck for the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. And a big thanks to Speck for sending this out to review. Alright, so I'm not going to lie, I am actually a real sucker for these ombre kind of cases. So Speck does these, Tech 21 does these, I'm sure there are other case makers that do these. But the reason I like these is because you have that clear view of the back of your phone, so you get to enjoy the color of your phone, but you also get to add a little flare, so you get a little gradient of color that kind of creeps up and disappears, and I think that really looks good. Now unfortunately, this is the only color that Speck has for the Perfect Clear. In Ombre, it's this clear vintage rose fade. I wish they would have had more colors. Speck, please give us some more colors, but it's still going to look really good on my white S22 Ultra. So this is a Presidio Perfect Clear, so it features the same things as the other Perfect Clears do. It's going to have that 13-foot drop protection, Microban Anti-Microbial Protection, lifetime warranty, all that good stuff here. And this one comes in at a price of $44.95. So taking a quick look at the case before we pop it on, you can see how nice this looks. It's a very subtle ombre, so it kind of goes up maybe, you know, 3/4 of the phone. It doesn't actually go up to the halfway point and disappear. So it's really subtle. I think it's gonna look really nice, but you can see that it does go all the way around on the sides too and on the bottom, which is pretty nice. This one is, again, very impact resistant. So it has that 13-foot drop protection. So as you can see, it's pretty rigid here, and it's also rigid on the sides, which is obviously where you want it to count, and on the top and bottom. So this is gonna be a very protective case, which I like. All right, let's go ahead and pop the S22 Ultra inside here. So we'll go in from the side and pop it on here. And there you go. Ooh, that looks really, really good actually. Even though this is not my color of choice, I really love these ombre cases. I gotta say, like, this is just one of my things. So as you can see, you can still see your Samsung logo through the nice little vintage rose that they have, and it just kind of fades away as it goes up. We do have a little Speck branding here at the top right corner. Now, one thing to note with this case is, I noted this on the Perfect Mist, there's not really a camera bump, but because the camera or the case is thick enough, it doesn't really have any issue with the lenses here. Now, I kind of wish that they would have gone around each of the lenses individually. I think that would have looked better. Some case makers have done that because there's no hump. There's no actually hump on the S22 Ultra, so I figure why not put it around each of the lenses, the flash and everything. It would have looked really good, but it still looks actually really good even as is. As you can see, it doesn't add much bulk at all to the phone. Now, another thing here I mentioned is that it goes all the way to the side. So the silver of the phone, you can see it's kind of just giving a little rose gold kind of hint right there. So it looks pretty nice. Now, we have our button covers here. Now, button covers on this case are a little tough, but should loosen up over time. Shouldn't be an issue there, but just something to note there. They are fully covered. There's no actual hole or anything like that, so no debris should get in there. And on the bottom, you can see right here, ooh, it's much darker on the bottom because we have the full effect of that rose, vintage rose here. You can even see your SIM card tray right there. Now we have a perfect cutout for our USB-C as well as microphone right there. Good cutout for our speaker. And then we have our cutout for our S Pen. Now this is pretty similar to the other case I just looked at for this one. So it is a little thicker right here, but they thinned it out on the sides to make it easier to get the S Pen out. So just to show you that, pop it out here. It pops out just enough. You do still kind of have to use a fingernail to get it out, but you can get it out pretty easily, so there's no struggling with this case here. So we'll do that again. There you go. So you can easily pop your S Pen out. And on the side, you can see we have Speck branding right there. And so clear on the top, rose on the bottom. Now taking a look at the front of the phone, you can see we do have a nice lip of protection going all the way around here. It is more pronounced on the top and bottom, and it does kind of give it a little chin, a little top chin, bottom chin there. But one thing I do like is that it does go a little bit above where the edge screen ends. Now it doesn't actually interfere with anything, and I'll show you that right now. So if I'm on the screen here, something that's kind of hard to get is that little side panel. So we'll slide that over. Where is it at? There it is. So there you go. So no issues getting that side panel over here. So using the edge display won't be an issue with the case. But it does protect the edges a little bit more than some other cases. All right, now just to do a quick wireless charging test, this should have no issue. This is a relatively thin case, so we'll go ahead and place this on the wireless charger here, and voila, starts charging immediately. Alrighty guys, so there you have it, a quick look at the Presidio Perfect Clear in Ombre. So this is a really good looking case. As you can see right through here, you get that nice little splash of color, and it just kind of fades up to the case. Now, Speck, please come out with some more colors because Not everyone likes the vintage rose, but it still is a good looking color. So if you're looking for a clear case that offers quite a bit of protection and has a little flare, this one might be the one for you. And again, this one comes in at $44.95. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a link down below where you can check this out. Any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.